State Senator Greg Albritton says his bill includes a lottery, sports betting, and electronic bingo at the 6 existing facilities. The bill would introduce state taxes, including a 24% tax on the net revenues of electronic games of chance and sports wagering.
We don't want to have a repeat of last year and a failure. So we're trying to be very cautious and careful. We're trying to get counts of who and what. So once we believe we have the votes to do this, 21 votes in the Senate, that's when we'll drop it and try to move it.
Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. Let's go ahead and get right into it because apparently gambling is now off the table. Not just for this legislative session, but no, gambling could be off the table in the state of Alabama for the foreseeable future, according to State Senator Greg Albritton, one of gambling's biggest proponents and the sponsor of the latest gambling bill. He says this is done. So is this done for 20 years? That, I guess, is the question on the table. I cannot see that being the case. There are a lot of people in this state that want gambling in some way, shape, or form. And I think you will still continue to have those people pushing for that. The massive, comprehensive gambling bill that everyone's been talking about, I just don't see that being the way this is going to get done. If they're ever going to have lottery, maybe they just try to have that first and pull everything else along with it. But the idea has been, the conventional wisdom has been, if you let lottery go first, nothing else will follow. That may very well be true. That would probably be for the best. But I think at this point, the acceptance of all of this at once is probably not going to happen. For 20 years, I don't know. But if you'd ask yourself, after the vote failed in 1999, if they would have been unable over the next 25 years to get something done, people would have told you no. I moved to the state of Alabama in 2007 and was told that gambling would be here soon enough, and it still has not happened. So is it 20 years? I don't think so, but maybe it's done for this quadrennium, maybe even the next quadrennium. But what you're going to have happen here is pretty simple. You've got to have large numbers of people run on the lottery and win. And when that starts happening and you start putting people in office based on we're going to give you a lottery, maybe we'll have a different conversation. But up to this point, it doesn't really seem to be that big of an issue that's moving voters on election day. That's going to happen for something to happen in the legislature.
Every year in Alabama, we miss out on between $65 and $90 million in tax revenue by not legalizing sports betting here in our state. Money that can be used to improve our roads and bridges, or elevate our school systems and support our first responders. Contact your legislator to ensure sports betting is legalized in Alabama. Learn more at betonalabama.com.